Welcome back to the Azure Files. Matt, like your shirt, dude.
Yeah, thanks. It's true what it says. So it says, I'm not slacking off, my code's compiling. Which is true. I think with Azure at the moment, I'm able to slack off a bit though.
But you're not slacking, your code's compiling.
100%, that's the obviously. And I like your shirt.
Yes.
It's very Lego-y.
So master evolution, before Azure, to Azure. As you can see, I've taken the no hair theme across.
I see that,
So
yeah,
cool.
Lego hair is not in there. Okay, cool, well, I mean, that's interesting.
All right, so guys, thank you very much for sending us some questions. Matt, I've got a good question here from Grant in Melville.
Awesome.
Okay, he's a developer. I'm sure his code's also compiling. In an up-and-coming financial services company, who of course can't make the move to Azure yet. The reason is they're worried about they have laws around the location of customers and financial personal records.
Okay.
When of the local data centers come in, and they really can't wait to begin moving the system to Azure, but they need a local instance, which I kind of don't agree with, because I kind of think you should start testing now.
100%. So, I mean, first of all, we do know when the Azure data centers are going to be here. We've got an exact date. That date is, I'm just kidding. No one actually knows at the moment, but we were told 2018. So I suppose, you know, in Grant's situation, we can't actually count on them to land. What is he going to do in the interim? And these are the questions that we kind of like.
But that's what I'm worried about, is people are too scared to start playing with Azure now.
100%.
And if they don't scale up now, when they get here, I feel they're going to be left behind a little bit.
Well, what I think from Grant's perspective at the moment is that Grant is a developer, and dev workloads in Azure are probably the easiest to start playing with and deploy.
Agreed.
I understand that there are privacy laws governing the data that he can play with, but essentially it would be cool to start building things like the frameworks to see how the applications are going to perform, how we can migrate and put applications into Azure at the moment.
Correct.
What sort of service level applications can we start utilizing, like the as a service models? So like web apps or just normal SQL as a service databases. Those are the kind of serverless architectures that we can start playing with. There's a lot of innovation around ASP.NET now. There's a lot of things. We're actually working with a customer at the moment they're actually converting their legacy app to be eligible to move into Azure at the moment.
Cool.
And the way they're doing that is they're testing with the Azure data centers overseas. So they're starting to play and adapt that kind of technology. So it's preparing them for when the data centers are here so that they can just deploy and everything hopefully runs smoothly.
So Grant, as you can see, you actually don't need to move any of your customers' data to test Azure. You can just spin up an environment, play with it, get comfortable with it, learn it, and when the data centers come in, you can move your data through easily.
Yeah, and I mean, always talk to us about some of the laws that you are worried about. We've managed to get around the POPI compliance, questions where people are concerned about POPI, people are concerned about...
Well, sorry, we're not getting around the POPI Act.
100%.
We're contributing...
Yeah, we essentially eliminating why POPI is preventing that, yeah. And I mean, it's not just POPI, it's also other compliance things that we all chat to Microsoft about that and then get that information back. And based on that information, it now makes your workload eligible to run in Azure, even not in the country.
No, that's cool.
So that is quite a unique feature at the moment that's helping a lot of our customers. And I think that, I think the experience is just going to be a lot better
when it arrives.
100%. In terms of latency, in terms of a lot of things. But the feature set will hopefully be the same.
So as you know, we normally end with the Geek Fact of the Week. And this week's fact is Mrs. Grant, Azure Marketing General Manager for Azure, announced or mentioned at the Microsoft Tech Summit in Cape Town that Azure has twice the number of hyperscale data centers as their competitors combined.
And that's true. We actually saw that in Microsoft Build.
That's it.
How many data centers they're building and where they're building them and the location.
50 regions.
Very impressive.
Really cool.
And SA, of course, is
coming down.
We cannot wait.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this week's show. Please send us your mails. We have to answer more questions. We want to answer more questions. We want you to start playing with Azure.
Yes, and we actually are in Dublin at the moment, if you can't see, but please keep those questions coming in. We always enjoy answering them. Even if we don't have them on the show, they will get answered. And yeah, thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe.